Good day. My name is Pesitle Ngobo. I'm a university student. Came to present my geological site investigation report. What is geology? Geology is the study of earth, materials of which is made of, the structure of the materials, the processes acting upon them. It includes the study of organisms that have inhabited our planet for quite some time. An important part of geology is to study of how earth, materials, structures, processes, and organisms have changed over time. Why is it important for us to do this study, or why is it important to do site investigation? Help us to identify the type of material that we're dealing with. Geology helps us to identify the naked natural hazards such as earthquakes, karst erosion, flooding, landscape sharing, um, um, building settlement or soil settlement, rock settlement, and so on and so on. Geology looks at the same of the most important issues in society today, including energy sources, sustainability, climate change, the impact of development of environment, water management, mining resources, and natural hazards. So I'm going to do a project brief, which we were given for us to undertake. The proposed site for the development of the new industrial facility, the building will be required to excavate of approximately 6 meters below natural ground level, since a basement level will be constructed. This site basically is located in between Pretoria and Midrand. However, it falls under Centurion in the province of Gauteng. This new industrial facility will be part of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality, which has a total area of 398.88 kilometers and the density population is 600 kilometers. We then went to look at the climate change, the climate area, the climate topographical map. This place is experiencing a lot of rainfall during summer, has a stream near it which collects all the waterfall or the precipitation. It has an approximately average of 112.7 millimeter precipitation in the month of December. We then discovered that this place is surrounded by a lot of agricultural farmlands and other businesses which they use the expected precipitation in their own base advantage. We then took the topographical map to discover the urban planning of the area, and we discovered that this area is one area that is full of businesses around, such as warehouse, hospitals, and small location to be able to build up this place. Before any work being undertaken on site, we need to look at two proposed work that are very important, which is field proposed work and lab proposed work. Why do we do this? It gives us an idea. We're able to discover more of the site and more of what needs to take place or needs to happen in order for any work proceed. As I said before, soil and rock are earth materials that are able to behave differently when facing different types of load. When you look at the field proposed work, we look at site clearance, which is removal of topsoil, removal of trees, removal of all unwanted material. We went also major excavation. Major excavations are done since it's stated on that building requirement proposed required work that we need to excavate 6 meters below, since it's going to have a basement level. We then look at site setting out. Before we construct or move on with our construction work, site setting out is important because we don't want to take other people's land, we don't want to take other people's things. Also, site setting out give us that movement of seeing the levels and different sectors of the building. We then look at the lab proposed work, which is structure compaction test. This test is the test that is regularly being done on site in order to increase the density of soil on site. We then look at moisture content and dry density tests. We're then going to do other tests, but these are the major tests that will be conducted before any work starts. Because as I said, soil and rock behave differently when there is a load acting upon it. Then over and above all, we then look at the occupation of health and safety, which before any work starts, we need to be aware of the healthy and safety occupation. We then look at construction regulation, client specification of occupation and safety required, and labor-related acts. These help us to be able to finish all tasks that are given in a very decent manner and in a very safe manner. It avoids danger, it avoids collapsing of things, it avoids people getting hurt. This guides us and leads us into, it packs us on site so that we can be able to maneuver in a right manner. Then the discovery, as I said, the discovery of geological identification, we look at two things. We look at soil and we look at soil and rock. Soil on its own has so many um, deformations, collapsings, and so many things happen when it can't handle the load of a structure. When you're constructing something, the soil of that place is able to withstand the structure. However, for us to be able to see that this soil is able to withstand the structure, we then need to do the study of soil. And our discovery is the soil of that place. It's very much cultivated and stable, and also it has some few parts of rocks. The rocks which we identified, it's what is an igneous rock, which is one rock that is very weak on site. However, we're able to maneuver in also to find out ways in strengthening up the soil, the rock, I mean. Then we went to look at environmental consideration and construction material. Whenever there's construction being involved, there are so many hazards that can take place, you know, such as pollution of water, pollution of air, removal of trees. This on its own affects the environment. However, as we stated on the health and safety, that to we need to abide in the regulations that we are given. Then we're able to discover and we're able to move. We're able to follow the healthy consideration in order to keep us in control and keep safe people who are on site and off site. Material which are going to be imported, such as G5, G7, to straighten up the insert material, cement for building works and stabilization of foundation and paving, concrete for a foundation in order to make the structure to be more better. In conclusion, all the discovering that we've done is going to be able to help us in designing the structure in a good manner and also the implementation of the structure to be finished in the right way. These recommendations, the major one is to allow or um is to report to the engineer or to the structural engineer or to geological engineer in order to prevent major damages happening on site. Thank you very much. My name is Pesile once again. Enjoy your day. Thank you.